Hey guys, welcome to Savvy Abby Kitchen. Today we are baking a Victoria sponge cake. First take two 20cm cake tins and place some baking paper within each one of them. Next, take a bowl, put 200 grams of unsalted butter and add 200 grams of cane sugar or caster sugar. And stir. Once this consistency is reached, crack 4 eggs, but one at a time, into the mix and stir this. Make sure you only add 1 egg at a time and mix this in. You might get some bumps in the mixture, don't worry too much about this. Once you add the final egg, the consistency is a little bit more liquidized. Mix with a spatula and then whisk either with a hand electric whisk or just a standard whisk. When the consistency looks like this, add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and add 2 tablespoons of milk. And whisk. Next, put a sieve across the top of the mixture and add 200 grams of self-raising flour. Just shake the sieve and add to the mixture. And whisk. Next, take a baking tray, put some water in and put it in the bottom of the oven and preheat the oven on 160 degrees for fan assisted ovens or 180 degrees. This will help the cake to stay moist. Once you get to a consistency like this, take your cake trays and pour half of the mixture in each tray. Then take the back of a spoon and spread evenly. Just bear in mind the centre, you want to keep that a little bit thin because the cake will rise slightly higher in the centre. They should look like this. Place them in the oven on one rack for one and the rack underneath for the second one. For 20 to 25 minutes. Right, take the cakes out of the oven and place a skewer through the middle. You want to ensure that there's no residue on the actual skewer, and that means your cakes are ready. Next, remove the cakes from the baking trays, remove the baking paper and place on a rack for cooling. Once the cakes have cooled down, take one of the cake layers and place it on a plate. Then take some strawberry jam and smother it over the cake. You want a good amount because this is where all the flavour comes from on the cake. Be conscious not to go right to the edges. Let this rest for a short while. Next, to make the rest of the filling, the buttercream, we are going to use double cream, so pour this into a bowl and you want to whisk so you get a thick texture. To the 150 ml of double cream, add some vanilla extract and some caster or cane sugar and whisk this together. This is the consistency you're after. It's nice and thick. Layer the buttercream over the strawberry jam in small chunks. Then carefully place the other side of the cake on top and press gently. To finish, take some cane or caster sugar and sprinkle over the top of the cake. Enjoy! Bon appetit!